Now we're going to jump straight into using two different variables, both an x and a y, while completing the square. First step, as we had above, is to add or subtract away the constant. So if we rewrite our original equation, we're going to have x squared minus 4x, and we're going to keep our x's together and leave a gap here, plus y squared minus 6y, leave a gap here, is equal to, we'll notice that we have that positive 9 here, that constant positive 9 on the left side, so we need to subtract 9 from both sides. And by subtracting 9, we end up equaling 0 minus 9 is negative 9. Group the x terms and y terms with parentheses. I'm actually going to just do that right above here. So by writing this out in one step the first time, we save ourselves a step. Now we're going to complete the square on each variables. Both values have to get added to the right side. Whenever we add something to the left, it has to be added to the right. So let's go ahead and do that. We have our original x squared minus 4x plus our original y squared minus 6y equals negative 9. And the number we're adding over here, we take negative 4 divided by 2, and that equals negative 2. Negative 2 squared equals 4. So we add 4 to this side and 4 to this side. Now we do it to the y's. Middle term was negative 6, so we have negative 6 divided by 2 equals negative 3, and negative 3 squared equals 9. So we're going to add 9 to both sides. Notice how we had to add the 4 and the 9 to both sides in order to make it all work. And on this side, we can see that our value is going to get cleaned up to negative 9 plus 9 goes away to 0, and then plus 4 is 4. We're going to rewrite this whole thing in factored form. And the factored form is going to look very much like our standard form of a circle. So to do that, we look at our x's first. We have x, and remember, it's always x plus the number we cut in half. So we took negative 4 divided by 2, and that equaled negative 2. So x plus negative 2, or just x minus 2 squared. Plus, same thing for the y's. Y, and we look at the number that we cut in half, negative 6, got cut in half to negative 3. So negative 3 here, y plus negative 3, or y minus 3, squared equals whatever the other side comes out to. In this case, 4. So the center of our circle is going to be the positive version of, or the reversed version of this. So x minus 2, the answer would be 2 for the x coordinate. Y minus 3, 3 is the y coordinate, and that's the center. And then we also remember that this 4 on the other side is r squared, so the radius would equal 2. Let's do another example. So for this one here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start out by getting our constant to the other side, and then grouping our x's and y's. So we take our equation, write out in parentheses, x squared minus 4x, and leave a gap here, plus y squared plus 2y, and leave a gap here, equals, and we have to take 4 away from both sides, so equals negative 4. Now we figure out what we need to put into both sides. Take our negative 4, divide that by 2 to get negative 2, and negative 2 squared equals 4. So we add 4 to both sides. And then on the y's, we take our 2, divide it by 2, we get 1. We know that 1 squared equals 1, so we add 1 to both sides. And then when we clean this all up, we know every single time that this right here is going to collapse down to x plus this number right here, squared plus y plus this number right here, quantity squared, equals this all cleaned up. So negative 4 plus 4 is 0, plus 1 is 1. That leaves us with the center of opposite of this, so 2, and then opposite of the term paired up with y, so negative 1. And then we know r squared over here is equal to 1, so square root of both sides, and radius equals 1.